Done before. Are you ready?
That never wears off. That novelty, it never gets old.
Should I do it again, just for fun?
Yes.
And now what?
Now the magic happens.
Let's talk about the movie first of all. It's called Free Guy.
The film is split into kind of two parts. One is the real world, one is a video game. And it's about this character called Guy who is, he thinks he's in the real world, but he's actually an NPC. He's a background character in an open world video game.
Okay, and NPC stands for a...
non-playable character.
Right.
Yeah, so he's just in the background, you know, kind of stuck in this cycle of doing the same thing every day. And he starts to get these feelings of, you know, there has to be more to this. And I play Millie, who is a games programmer in the real world. And she has an avatar called Molotov Girl. And that's how I meet Guy in the video game.
Tell us a little bit about working with Ryan Reynolds.
I mean, he's everything you think he's going to be and more. So I feel very lucky that that was my first experience on a kind of a huge film set, and it was with the people who it was with.
So you play two different accents in this. Mm-hmm. Which is closest to the real Jodie?
Definitely to the RP, because I've done it before. You know, this was the first time I was having to do American quite solidly. What's really interesting, and I really had to learn, is like, especially with humor and jokes, the British sense of humor and the American sense of humor are quite different. And so is the delivery of our language and our inflections.
Were accents always your thing? Because I also, you know, Killing Eve as well, you nailed. What about your friends and your mum and dad when you're home? Do you slip straight back in, or is it?
Yeah, it's impossible not to. And then it's funny because if I come back to set and I've been around my family a lot, everyone's like, "Oh, you've been home, and I'm like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Can you just slow down a little bit?" I tend to speed up a little bit when I've been around the family, so yeah.
I've seen you posting on Insta, for example. You might be on set, but your mum still gets you a Sunday dinner. Is that right?
Yeah, well, I was lucky enough. We were filming in Liverpool at the start of the year, and I've never really gotten the opportunity to do that. And we were shooting a film called Help for Channel 4, and yeah, my mum does a roast dinner every Sunday, and we were working on Sundays, and I asked my driver, I was like, "Will you please, do you mind picking up my roast dinner from home?" And the legend, he did, and I got to eat it on set. And of course, I had to show it off to everyone because I was so happy. I was so smug.
Oh, why wouldn't you? And you worked with that with one of your, I think he's really helped you. We've talked to him about you, Stephen Graham, on Help as well. Do you have a good relationship, a really close relationship, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we speak near enough every day. Stephen's wonderful. And yeah, he kind of, you know, gave me my kind of first start. He introduced me to his agent, who is now my agent. And, you know, since we first worked together on that one day on Good Cop, we've been pestering Jane, our agent, to find a job for us to do together. And nothing ever kind of came up. So it was really incredible that we were able to, you know, work with Jack Thorne on this project and be a part of it from the very, very beginning.
Season 4 of Killing Eve. What can we look forward to?
I can't say anything. We're halfway through, is what I can say. The series gets off to a very interesting start. You know, there's a particular episode for Villanelle that we really kind of break some boundaries with her. You know, where they're really kind of pushing the boat out. You know, we know this is the final season now, so I think it's kind of like anything goes in a way. So that was really fun. But I'm sworn to secrecy, so I'm going to shut up before I say anymore.
Final question: do you like Villanelle?
I love her. I love her.
Thank you very much indeed for your time here.
Thank you.
Will you say
lovely to chat.
Will you say a nice goodbye in the home Jodie?
Bye everyone.
Oh, you take care, Jodie.
Take care. Bye.
And you can see Jodie in Free Guy out in cinemas now. And yeah, the next season of Killing Eve.
And get some proper screen time together. It was amazing.